In a rapidly shifting SUV landscape, few vehicles have stood the test of time quite like the Mazda CX-5, while newer siblings like the CX-50 and CX-70 have recently enjoyed their moments in the spotlight. The CX-5 remains a brand stalwart bestseller. Its appeal has never relied on flashy gimmicks or brute force. Instead, it has quietly built a reputation for refined design, elegant driving dynamics, and thoughtful engineering. Now, as Mazda prepares to usher in the next generation, the 2026 CX-5 emerges with a bold redesign, its first comprehensive overhaul in nearly a decade. New dimensions, same soul. At first glance, the 2026 CX-5 may appear to share visual DNA with its predecessor, but under the surface, it's a complete reinvention. The vehicle has grown significantly, boasting a wheelbase extended by 3.0 inches and an overall length increase of 4.5 inches, bringing it to roughly 184.6 inches in total. This positions it squarely against top competitors like the Honda CR-V and Nissan Rogue, bridging the size gap that once set the CX-5 apart as a slightly more compact alternative. That added size is not just for show. It directly benefits functionality. One of the most common complaints with the outgoing model was tight ingress and egress, particularly for rear seat passengers. Mazda has addressed this head-on, reshaping the door openings for a smoother entry experience. Those specific interior dimensions haven't been released. Early impressions suggest that the second-row legroom could now be among the most generous in the class. A more practical cargo area. Trunk space also gets a meaningful upgrade. The tailgate opening is now wider and positioned half an inch lower, making it easier to load heavy items or bulky luggage. On top of that, cargo length extends by 2.0 inches and load height improves by an additional inch. These changes may sound subtle, but in real-world family use, such ergonomic refinements can make all the difference. Kodo design evolved for the modern era. Mazda's distinctive Kodo design language remains a hallmark of its lineup, and in the 2026 CX-5, it sees its most mature iteration yet. The front fascia features stacked LED headlights that blend seamlessly with sharper, more pronounced version of the brand's signature wing grille. Subtle creases and sculpted bumper detailing contribute to a broader, more grounded stance that hints at confidence without being aggressive. Around the back, a newly stylized Mazda wordmark replaces a traditional badge across the trunk lid, a modern branding touch that is also replicated inside on the steering wheel. Sleek, horizontal taillights reminiscent of the upscale CX-70 further elevate the visual impression. For buyers who lean toward a sportier aesthetic, the top trim will now be available with bold 19-inch alloy wheels. A new hybrid chapter is on the horizon. Under the hood, the 2026 CX-5 carries forward the same 2.5-liter naturally aspirated four-cylinder engine from the 2025 model. This means 187 horsepower and 185 lb-ft of torque, paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission and standard all-wheel drive. It's a familiar powertrain that offers dependable performance and smooth drivability, though it doesn't break new ground in efficiency or power. But Mazda is clearly playing the long game. In 2027, the CX-5 will debut a brand new hybrid variant featuring the much-anticipated Skyactiv-Z engine. Unlike the CX-50, which borrows Toyota's hybrid tech, the CX-5 will become the first model to feature Mazda's own hybrid system. The Skyactiv-Z is being billed as the ideal internal combustion engine, promising increased thermal efficiency and a wider operating range than the current Skyactiv-G series. If it delivers, it could mark a significant leap forward for Mazda's in-house engineering. Inside the most tech-savvy Mazda ever, Perhaps the most dramatic shift in the 2026 CX-5 lies within its cabin. Dominating the dashboard is a stunning 15.6-inch infotainment display, the largest in Mazda's history. It's not just about size. This new screen runs on Google built-in software, giving users seamless access to Google Maps, Assistant, Play Store, and other integrated services that modern drivers increasingly rely on. However, this new tech-focused interior comes with a caveat: the complete removal of physical dashboard buttons. Gone is a familiar rotary command controller and volume knob from past Mazdas, replaced entirely by touchscreen interactions and steering wheel controls. Thankfully, Mazda opted for real tactile buttons on the steering wheel, avoiding the often frustrating touch-sensitive controls seen in some competitors. Advanced safety comes standard. As expected from a modern compact SUV, the 2026 CX-5 comes loaded with safety features. While a full spec sheet is yet to be released, Mazda has confirmed that its latest suite of advanced driver assistance systems, ADAS, will be available. This likely includes enhancements to adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, and possibly semi-autonomous driving capabilities in select trims. Pricing and release timing. Mazda has yet to announce official pricing for the 2026 CX-5, but expectations point to a modest increase over the 2025 model, which starts at $30,265, including destination. It's reasonable to anticipate a base price in the ballpark of $32,000, depending on trim and features. Regardless, the CX-5 will continue to offer excellent value relative to its rivals, particularly when factoring in standard AWD and its upscale design. The 2026 CX-5 is expected to arrive at dealerships before the end of the year, just in time for holiday shoppers and year-end incentives. With its bold new styling, tech-forward interior, and promising hybrid future, Mazda's flagship SUV is poised to maintain its dominance in the highly competitive compact crossover segment. While the industry races toward electrification and flashy new technology, Mazda is taking a more methodical approach, refining its core products with care and intention. The 2026 CX-5 is a testament to this philosophy. Not a radical reinvention, but a smart evolution. It doesn't just look better. It feels more purposeful, more usable, and more in tune with what buyers need. In a sea of crossovers chasing trends, the Mazda CX-5 continues to chart its own course, one that blends timeless design with forward-thinking engineering.